Howdy do. Hey, check this out. The Beer Whisperer is at a great Springfield bar called Lindbergs, and I've ordered Doozy. It just came out. This is a launch party for it. And I ordered two, well, for a very good reason. I'm pouring it very cold, so I wanted to get two to drink one with you and then do another video. I'm going to let this one here sit and warm up a little bit. I am dying to try this beer. I really am. Of course, anybody that's ever listened to me knows I'm a big fan of Mother's. This is their new double IPA brewed with Citra hops. Kind of a cloudy orange, you can see that. The aroma is very interesting. I am getting some citrus, some grapefruit, but I'm getting some big spicy notes as well. The Citra tends to impart a lot of citrus and tropical fruit. I'm getting some spicy notes. Oh wow. Okay, well, okay. Huge. That's freaking big. A huge, monstrous grapefruit notes. But with some, at the risk of sounding redundant, tropical fruit notes at the end. Some banana, pineapple. Very interesting. Huge Citra. His Citra is huge here. It's likable. Wow, it's going to take me a minute here. It's good beer. Wow. I asked the guy before I came out here what the stats on it were, and now my mind went, whew, because, you know, the Beer Whisperer isn't thinking clear these days. But I'm pretty sure he said 9% 80 IBUs, but I'll ask him again later, and if I need to correct it, I will. There's some great music going on anywhere, and I didn't want to sit in there because, well, it would have been loud. But I don't know, you know, sometimes folks don't want to be recorded. So if they didn't want to be recorded, I didn't want to put them in there. Lindbergs says it's great. I'm outside on their patio, and there's cars coming by me. This might have a slightly less body than their Troublemaker. It's clearly more of a golden than the Troublemaker was. This is kind of a hazy orangish color going on. It is cloudy, as you can see. It's not clear. I'm curious to see how this son of a gun evolves. I don't want this video to run too long, but I may let it, because I want it to follow me through this entire glass. And if you feel you gotta turn me off, well, do what you gotta do, brother. The aroma is very interesting, though. At first I was getting big grapefruit, but now I'm getting other things. I'm getting some definite banana for sure. Wow, tropical. Man, sometimes I just can't fucking speak. I'm getting pineapple as well. Holy crap! Yeah, definitely pineapple. Pineapple. Sometimes I just go Rain Man for no apparent reason. I just go Rain Man. Pineapple, definitely pineapple. Holy crap! There's something else on that aroma I'm not catching. You're gonna have to give me a minute. Wow, I'm trying to figure this bad boy out. I wanted to come out here real bad. Truthfully, I just didn't know if I was going to be able to. This is the first time I've put myself in a social situation. I didn't realize there was going to be music playing. It actually works to my benefit because because I came out to the patio where nobody's here. I'm generally a very social guy who loves big crowds. Right now, I'm having a hard time putting myself in social situations, especially where I might know somebody, because I don't want to have to have to answer any questions. It's very tough right now. So I debated whether I should come out here tonight, but I haven't been out here for so long. The odds of me finding somebody I knew were real slim. So the argument inside myself was, do you want to try the beer? You know, or you know, it was being terrified of coming out or wanting to try the beer. And wanting to try the beer won out. But actually, I mean, right here, I'm by myself out here on a patio. There's no chance of talking to anybody that's ever going to know me, and the likelihood of actually looking at that crowd in there, looking at that hipster-esque crowd, it's unlikely that I'm going to run into anybody that I know anyway, so that's good. But I actually was. I mean, and that sounds very weird, especially anybody that knows me knows I love being at bars and social situations, and I'm actually terrified. I was terrified to come out tonight. I was just scared to death. I really wanted to be here, yet I was scared to do it at the same time. I know, I can't even explain it myself. It seems so weird for me to be afraid to come out in a situation, but I was really terrified to be out here tonight. I do have a ticket to go to a brewfest tomorrow in town here at the Brown Derby International Wine Center. Again, and that's the situation that I had to buy the ticket in advance, and I went ahead and I boxed the bullet and did it because I knew once I paid for it, I'd be committed. But I am terrified because the odds are good that I am going to run into somebody I know, and to have to answer questions about Seamus just terrifies me. I am actually scared to death about having to talk about Seamus because I know I'm going to break down and start crying, and I don't want to do that at a beer fest because that'd be a little embarrassing. So far tonight I've been here just as long as this videos go. Well, long enough to order the beer and the videos. I've been here less than 10 minutes, so far so good. But I really was just scared to death to be here tonight, man. There's some grapefruit, and like I said, there is some pineapple, some banana. But there's something else. There's something on the nose that I'm just not getting. It's driving me crazy that I can't pick it up. Kind of a musty smell, and I'm not quite getting it. The Citra is huge in this, though. But as I'm drinking this, and I'm curious to get to the second glass because as I'm getting to it, I wasn't getting at first, but now I'm getting some peppery notes. I mentioned earlier that I thought some Cascade might balance it out a little better, but now I'm starting to feel some peppery notes in there. A nice mix. Oh. Wow. I'd like to really get this to some of my friends. This is a beautiful double IPA. And it's different from anything on the market, to be honest with you. I mean, I've tried a whole bunch. I mean, there's still some I haven't tasted. Don't get me wrong. I haven't tried everything. But this one is just texturally different. Aroma, everything seems to be a lot different than anything I've had before. So I'm very impressed with it. I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to let this second glass warm a little bit before I do my next video. Again, I love when I'm able to do location videos. When folks let me, will you please let me be I was able to do 11 videos from Nick's Pub in St. Louis, and I really love doing that. It was nice to do. So I love when places like this let me come in. This is Lindbergs, there's a horn honking. This is Lindbergs in Springfield, Missouri on Commercial Street. It is a nice little pub. I'm going to find out later how many taps they have. They don't have a whole lot, but they do have a lot of great stuff on tap. So I'm going to get through these two and hopefully try some other stuff too. Wow, this is nice. Yeah, as I'm getting to the bottom of this, I'm getting the huge grapefruit still, but now some peppery and piney notes are starting to balance it a little more. I'm having trouble making some bitch. At first, I was getting mostly tropical fruit notes, big grapefruit. Now some other stuff's are starting to shine through. So, but I'm going to get to this one. I'm going to let this warm up just a tad, though, because I actually think they're serving it just a tad cold. Tad colder than a beer like this ought to be served anyway. So I'm going to get out of here. This is Tom and the Beer Whisperer. I'll see you in a few. Oh, my goodness.